This Eikaiwa stream is for English listening practice. You can practice listening to me. Okay?
Like, for example, in Japanese, I don't think there's a phrase to say raining cats and dogs.
Right.
If you translated that perfectly into Japanese as raining cats and dogs, Japanese people would probably be like, I don't really understand what's trying to be, like, is it literally raining cats and dogs? I don't understand. So, yeah, I definitely will prioritize that over word for word, word for word, word for word, word for word. I feel like people misunderstand and think, oh, word for word is the way to go. It's not. Word for word is the worst way you can transliterate.
It's going to sound weird to English speakers listening.
It's going to sound weird. It's not going to fit the stresses or anything. It's just going to be bad.
Correct. I think, now what is cool is if it's like the perfect storm in a moment of the song where it's like the perfect storm. It's like the perfect storm. It's like the perfect storm in a moment of the song where the lyrics, it translates right. It sounds like the original Japanese, and it sounds good to English ears, and then they put it all together. I can't think of a good example right now, but there are moments when you can do it. It's just they're rare. I think you should keep them rare.
They are rare.
You should
like maybe
keep
like
them rare.
1 in 100,000.
Because in the first place, you know, Japanese music, it uses different melodies and chord progressions for the most part. It's tough to make it work, but people that can make it work, I have so much respect.
Same. Oh my god. Respect. It's crazy when it does work. There's just some lyricists who are insane and just really crazy good at what they do, where I look at what they did and I'm like, how did you do that? How?
For sure.
I still have a lot to learn. I'll be honest, I go back and listen to some of my old stuff and I'm like, ugh. Well, I could probably do better, but I try not to ponder on it too much. Ponder on it too much. Ponder on it too much. But I try not to ponder on it too much.
Oh, you know what? Before we tangent too much, I wanted to ask you, Nerissa. We tangent too much. I wanted to ask you, Nerissa, what are your dreams within Holo? What do you want to do? What's your big dream? I want to hear it.
Oh gosh, I feel like already all my dreams are coming true. You know, one of my big dreams was I wanted to have a blue ocean when performing live on stage, and that has happened.
Nice.
Thank you. Thank you, HoloLive fans. I wanted to be able to just make original music that I'm really passionate about, and I'm able to do that these days too, so that's great. I wanted to collab with people I admired, and I'm doing that. That's great. I wanted genuine friends whom I love and like feel like I just have that connection with. You know what I'm saying? 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 And I do. So it's like, there's so many things that I've achieved already that it's hard for me. I feel selfish to say like, oh, well, now I want this, you know?
Well, is there a stage that you want to stand on someday?
I was one of those kids who was really into anime. I always heard like, Budokan, we gotta go to Budokan.
Yeah, of course.
I did the idol thing. I went to Budokan.
It's a big dream, but you know what? Hold on to it and don't give up on it.
Yes.
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 Don't give up on it. I believe that you can reach there because, you know, I feel like with the way that Holo is going, when so many doors are being busted down, you know?
Yeah.
So many dreams are becoming more possible. It's totally possible, you know?
Yes. Yeah. Anything is possible.
I want all of Holo EN to perform at Madison Square Garden someday.
Let's do it then. I think that's definitely possible.
I think so too. I mean, look at how many people are coming to All for One. It's totally possible. And I'm not quitting until then. I say that, but then imagine we get to Madison Square Garden, all the deadbeats are like, Mori, does this mean that you're done? No, we just find a bigger stage.
Yes, it just means we aim even higher.
Yep, that's the milestone. That's the big goal, right? That's the milestone. That's the milestone. That's the milestone. That's the big goal, right? Let's aim for that together.
Yes. I'll help you reach your dream. I'll do my best to become an even more prolific singer. I'll do my best to become an even more prolific singer. I'll do my best to become an even more prolific singer. I'll do my best to become an even more prolific singer so that we can all go there together.
All together. Yeah. Is there something that you'd like to sing for, like an anime or like a game or something like that?
Oh, I mean, when I was little, it was always my dream to sing anime opening. I really wanted to do Naruto, but Naruto was done. So maybe one day they'll make another Naruto movie and then they'll make an opening song and they'll contact me.
Yeah, exactly. Of course, as time passes, some dreams from childhood may be out of reach, out of reach. Some dreams from childhood may be out of reach. You can always go for something somewhat similar, and then the dream lives on, you know?
Yeah, I think I'd really just love to. I also like voiceover. Sorry, I know this is HOLOMELO radio.
That's okay.
I think if I was able to be able to not only sing an opening for an anime, but then also voice in it too, I'd be like, amazing.
Well, you know, Holo members are starting to, you know, dub and VA and a lot of stuff, so it's definitely not out of the question. It's definitely not out of the question. It's definitely not out of the question. It's definitely not out of the question.
Yes, it's not impossible, which is wonderful.
Yeah. Man, that's so awesome. Well, I'm looking forward to it. And, you know, because HoloLive Records is now popping off, I think that the possibility is increased severely. The possibility is increased severely. You know?
Possibilities are endless.
Possibilities are endless for future tie-ups and collaborations, so I'm looking forward to it. Yay! Yes. So, Marin, desu, why did you pick this song?
When this song came out, I hadn't like fallen in yet. Like I was like, oh, I really like these girls. They're anime girls. It's so awesome. But when I heard this song, I was like, what the heck is this? Like in a good way. Like I was hypnotized. Everything about the video, the instrumental track it's odd, but in like a good way. I think some people, maybe because she is so consistent, people misunderstand and think that it must be simple then, because she makes everything she's doing sound easy. But like genuinely, whenever I listen, I'm always like, oh my god, she made such an interesting like vocal choice here. It's consistent. It's exactly what you would expect Marin to sound like. But at the same time, I'm like, what she's doing here is actually really complicated, but she's making it sound like it's as easy as breathing. But she's making it sound like it's as easy as breathing. But she's making it sound like it's as easy as breathing. But she's making it sound like it's as easy as breathing. So I'm just always like, oh, such my heart.
She's crazy. All right, let's see if you can get this one then. I'm super curious because this one might be a bit difficult, but we'll find out. Okay.
Oh god.
A fresh breeze in the timeless tale. This is not just a fairy tale, but the purest truth. Awaken, for your greatest dream is about to become reality. In other words, the moment of change has arrived. I never thought we'd come this far, but we've worked hard. We've grown, and now we're here. The impossible has become possible. Almost nothing can stand in our way.
I feel like it's definitely one of the Holo Ian group songs.
Okay.
But what one is it? Is Odyssey?
Okay.
That's my guess.
The answer is... It's a brand new story with a new feel. Not just an allegory, it's real. Wake up!
Wake up! Big dreams about to come true! That means it's time to break through!
Never knew we could make it close enough.
Oh, it's the rap. Okay,
it's
I don't
the
know
rap
the rap
part with me and
Dimensions.
Gura in Breaking Dimensions.
Yes. No, I think all of Vale's songs, her voice is so colorful, and I really love the way that she's able to play with it too, because I feel like a lot of times people are scared to kind of do certain things or do things that, but I really enjoy that she always just goes for it, and just like her dancing, so it always ends up being like so fun and exciting, and you're just like locked in. You're just like locked in the whole time, you know?
Locked in. She's very like kakkoike, like she's very cool voice centric, and like she also knows her strengths. Mori Calliope, enough about me, because our special guest here, I want to ask you some questions. There's a typo here. Oh god.
Ask away.
Oh god.
Ask away.
Oh god.
Ask away.
Oh god.
Ask away.
Q&A time. So everybody who has come here, if you guys have a specific question that you want to ask Nerissa Ravencroft, I will be looking through the chat and picking nice questions.
Yes.
Someone says,
ask me.
How many, Nerissa? How many?
How many what?
How many what? You gotta come up with something. All right, let's see. Who's your Oshi from each branch? I feel like everybody knows this question, but it's a nice warm-up. What's your answer?
This is easy. If it's talking JP, it's Marin Sensho senpai.
Of course.
Talking Ian, it's Kiara senpai. But I will say honorable mention. Liz has been crawling up there. Liz has been crawling up there.
Of course.
Liz, she's my kohai, but like, I'm kind of obsessed with her. Obsessed with her. Just like I think you are probably pretty obsessed with Gigi.
Yes, correct. Correct.
So I would call Gigi your Oshi at this point.
Yeah, I think so. Okay. Well, how do you warm up your vocals? There's another question. That one, yeah.
You know, all the way up, all the way down, and then like I gotta do like like really awful nasally sounds, like this nasally sounds, like this nasally sounds, like this nasally sounds, like this.
The next question for you: what's your next dream duet in Holo?
Oh no, this is a bad question. This is a terrible
but you
question.
must answer.
I've already made a cover with Liz. I've sung many times with Callie. We have an original song.
Yes.
I've sung with Kiara, Shiori, Bijou, Iris. You know, I've sung with so many of the greats in EN already, you know?
Aww.
What more do I have to dream of? What more do I have to dream of? What more do I have to dream of? What more do I have to dream of?
Someone asks, could you recommend more musicals?
Well, my favorite musical ever, Elizabeth Doss musical. Highly recommend.
You recommended this one to me.
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 Yeah, no one's gonna watch it, but I'll keep recommending it.
I'm gonna download it so I can watch it on the plane to New York. Here's a question that's unrelated to music, though. Have you ever tried food from other countries, for example, and what's your fave?
I love Korean food. Korean food's just so freaking good.
Yeah, and you can make some really good Korean dishes, can't you?
Yeah. No, I love making Korean food because it's not like gourmet cooking too often where you like have to like think too hard about it. Like you measure with your soul, 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 measure with your soul, and you taste as you go and you get something that tastes chef's kiss, gorgeous. Chef's kiss, chef's kiss, chef's kiss, gorgeous.
Very nice. Here's an interesting music question. Would you ever try making a song? So say, for example, imagine that you get a tie-up offer for a game or an anime that's in a genre that you don't like. Would you do it?
I mean, I think it would depend on what the genre is. I don't really dislike anything, so I can't think of what I would say.
What if it was the genre of the song, though? The song genre, like country
I like singing. I can sing country. I might cause you some damage,
she can do
but
anything.
I can be a country girl.
And
I
really love
good,
though.
Oh, thank you!
Hootenanny of a time.
I haven't a hootenanny of a time, but
I know that they say like, oh, I'm very like serious about my craft, and I won't say yes to any song that I don't want to sing, etc. But I think that at the same time, in my opinion, if you are flexible enough to sing whatever you want, it doesn't really matter. Quote unquote seriousness of your craft is irrelevant, you know? Quote unquote seriousness of your craft is irrelevant, you know? Quote unquote seriousness of your craft is irrelevant, you know? Quote unquote seriousness of your craft is irrelevant, you know?
So I don't think I'd be satisfied just singing genres I only liked.
Right? That's a good way to look at it, because I was definitely telling myself, you know, Mori, the professional thing to do would be to say no or something like that. And like at the end of the day, I kind of think, excuse my British, that's bollocks, you know?
Yeah.
That's bollocks. That's bollocks. That's bollocks. You know?
Yeah. If I'm going to be singing it anyway, I like being able to add those kinds of like little personal touches to it anyway. Because sometimes it might be like, oh, I think Nerissa would say it more like this rather than this. It's less of a like, oh, these lyrics are bad, and just more of a like, oh, well, I need it to fit me a little more, and this will make it feel a bit more personalized, you know?
Yeah. A personality thing.
Yes, exactly. It's very important.
Of course. Important to keep track of that.
Yes.
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 What is your, I want to know, this is going to be a tough question, just right off the bat, and I always roll my eyes, I always roll my eyes, I always roll my eyes, I always roll my eyes when people ask me this question, because there's too many, but what's your favorite song from another artist? The audible sigh.
You don't want the answer, that's why I'm
No,
sighing.
I want to hear it.
Okay, well, everyone clowns on me because I'm a big fan of the Smiths.
Of course, I know, yeah, the Smiths.
Everyone clowns on me. Everyone clowns on me. Everyone clowns on me. Everyone clowns on me because I'm a big fan of the Smiths.
Of course, I know, yeah, the Smiths.
Yeah, because I have a crush on the bassist, Andy Rourke. I have a crush on the bassist. I have a crush on the bassist. I have a crush on the bassist, Andy Rourke. But I also like to clown on the singer because he sucks, but like in the best way possible.
Whoa, elaborate?
His lyrics are great and they mean a lot to me, but he's kind of like a scumbag. So
I see.
Sorry, dude. Recently, if you want a song I've actually been listening to a lot recently, Jamie Page, our Vocaloid producer. I've been like looping it and like I learned the dance to it. I'm just like, I just can't stop thinking about it. Like even right now I'm thinking about it. I just can't stop thinking about it. Can't stop thinking about it. Can't stop thinking about it. Like even right now I'm thinking about it.
Nice. Awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Well, next question. This is one that I'm picking out because I'm biased. But what are your thoughts on My Chemical Romance?
I love My Chem. Oh my god, you have no idea, Callie. When I was a kid, I had a crush on this girl and she was a bassist. Okay? We were the same age. She had red, like dark red, kind of like maroonish hair that she dyed, obviously, and she played the bass. Okay? This is like my first ever like crush, and we became like best friends. And I would go over to her house. We would sit in her garage, and this was a time of like boomboxes, kind of. Yeah. So we would put in our MCR CD, and then she would have her bass, and she would just be jamming out, and I'd just be sitting there, and I'd be singing along.
Aw, that's so cute.
And we'd just like sing our hearts out because we're both kind of like emo kids,
right? Of course.
So, like, we're just like, yeah, life's so hard in middle school.
Not okay.
I'm not okay. I love MCR. All of their songs are bangers.
What a sweet memory. I feel like I have the exact same childhood memory, except it was high school without the Yuri, and my friend played the guitar, but the exact same description otherwise.
Oh my god!
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 Whoa there. Kind of
we were in a band.
Yeah.
We were in a band. Why you picked... It wasn't a guitar, so did you pick up the bass? So
I did pick up the bass in high school because I wanted us to play together, and she played the guitar, and so I wanted to learn how to play the bass, so I learned some MCR songs on the bass. Yeah, what the heck, coincidence.
That's awesome.
I'm glad you two are an MCR fan. I've been to so many concerts.
Yes. I've not been to one. By the time I probably could have gone, they were like breaking up.
Aww.
You know, I haven't gotten an opportunity yet, so maybe someday. I've actually only been to, apart from Idol concerts, I've only been to one concert in my whole life.
Ara.
Yeah.
Gotta go. I love concerts.
Yeah.
I live for live shows. So I'll take you.
Yeah. I was at Britney Spears concert I went to.
Ooh, fun. Every time I see Britney perform, I'm like, you know what? Yeah, singing and dancing at the same time is just not something that you can do without tons of stamina. Like, tons of stamina. Like,
yeah. She's
craziness.
insane.
She's crazy. Yeah, we'll go see something together someday when we find the chance. I have one more question for you before we move on to the concluding segment. One more question for you before we move on to the concluding segment. But I want to know, and the fans want to know, what is the most proud thing that you've done since joining HOLOLIVE? What are you most proud of so far?
That's hard. So it's like a lot of it is just me trying my best and like trying to convey myself as best as I can. So it's a very vulnerable moment, but the fact that so many people like it or like, oh, I can relate to this. I'm like, yay, it's perfect. Like, hopefully I can continue to get better. But there's always fun new things happening. But I think of personal solo accomplishments, I think that's probably currently my biggest one, just because it was so much work and people seem to like it, so I'm happy.
Of course, that was a huge accomplishment for you, and you're still killing it out. You're still killing it out. You're still killing it out. You're still killing it out there. So definitely check out Nerissa's work as well. I can't wait to see what you do. I feel like over time, the more songs that you write, though, sometimes you have to work harder to write good lyrics. I've really felt that these days.
No, same.
Because your bangers, your heaters are like you've used them, and now it's like, all right, where do we go next? Gotta
now
think
I have
up
to come
some
up with some more. Yeah.
I've written so many songs, and you will continue to write so many songs, but keep at it, keep at it, keep at it, keep at it, You got this.
I'll keep doing my best.
I believe in you.
I want to show off something of yours now.
That was Die For You by Mori Calliope. That's my newest release.
I die for you.
Girl, thank you. This is the first time I've ever written or sang a song that has this kind of sultry feel to it, so I was a little embarrassed, but I tried to throw aside my shame. I tried to throw aside my shame. I tried to throw aside my shame. I tried to throw aside my shame.
Taste of Death? Taste of Death?
Taste of Death was also, that was one where I tried my best, but I still feel like I wasn't fully confident. I still had some shame while recording it. This one I threw it all away though, and you know, it's not outright a sexy song. It's not outright a sexy song. It's not outright a sexy song. It's not outright a sexy song, but it's very sultry and different than what I'm used to. But it's very sultry and different than what I'm used to. But it's very sultry and different than what I'm used to. But it's very sultry and different than what I'm used to, and
it's mature sexy.
Yeah. I tried to make it more of like a mature vibe. And, you know, maybe that's the character song of this year because there's a lot of death motifs in there for sure.
No, I like it because you can be pretty intense, but I mean, End of a Life isn't like a super intense song. Right. It's one of my favorites. I feel like this one too, because it's sultry, it's kind of more in like your sweet spot for me. So I'm like, it's kind of more in like your sweet spot for me. It's kind of more in like your sweet spot for me. It's kind of more in like your sweet spot for me. So I'm like, I can just vibe to this. It's great.
A little salacious. You know, if there's a bar of sexy, Mori Calliope's not really very high up there. But you know, at least with this song, I wanted to toe the line to where it might cross over to that. I wanted to toe the line to where it might cross over to that. I wanted to toe the line to where it might cross over to that, but not quite, you know? And
yes.
I'm very happy with how it turned out. It's good to experiment. I never want any of my songs to sound like another song that I wrote, if that makes any sense.
I know exactly what you mean.
Oh, thank you so much, Nerissa, for being my guest today. Oh my gosh, it's been so fun.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for
having me.
Thank you for
having me.
Thank you for
having me.
Thank you for
having me. I'm so honored to be here.
Yeah.
I'm so honored to be here.
Yeah.
I'm so honored to be here.
Yeah.
I'm so honored to be here.
Yeah. I hope that you had a good time. I hope that, you know, we were able to maybe share another side of Nerissa Ravencroft you may not have known before. I'm sure jailbirds probably already know, but this is Nerissa Ravencroft.
Yes. This is me.
Yeah. Get her closer to 900K and then eventually that big 1 million. Do you have any special plans, what you want to do for the big 1 milli?
We'll be planning something pretty big. It might take a while after we hit 1 million. Obviously, it won't happen right away. It might take a while. It might take a while after we hit 1 million. Obviously, it won't happen right away, like usual. But I'm planning something that I think, if it works out, will be pretty exciting. So please keep supporting me, and I'll keep doing my best as well.
Yay! Let's all keep doing our best to spread even more wonderful HOLOMELO magic and HOLOLIVE originals around the world.
Yes.
Finally, I have one last song before we head out of here. I have one last song before we head out of here. I have one last song before we head out of here. I have one last song before we head out of here to share with you guys from an amazing friend of mine. It's a very well produced, very well sung summer banger by who? Nerissa? Who's the person? Kiara's brand new banger song that I'm sure you guys have heard, but I want you to go listen to it again. So, ladies and gentlemen, while we head out here, thank you so much for supporting the both of us. And we'll catch you guys on the flip side. 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 Thank you so much for coming, Nerissa. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
And let's go ahead and introduce our final song. Dozo, I'll leave it to you, Nerissa.
Take a listen to Tasty. I had a crush on this girl, and she was a bassist. Okay, we were the same age. She had red, like dark red, kind of like maroonish hair that she dyed, obviously.
Exact same description on her eyes.
Oh my god!
Ice cream shop, come to our ice cream shop. Come and try a bunch of flavors, you will not regret it. Ice cream shop, come to our ice cream shop. Come and hang out at our ice cream shop, it's called Not Just Ice, haha, get it!